What's up, Tell 'em gang? It's your boy 2 times, and I'm back with another boxing session. Shout out to that boy Brian Norman Jr. Knock out that boy all the way in China. He went over there and knocked that boy clean out. Then after the fight, I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel after we hear what he said about Boots.
About the future, I mean, I wish I had a certain fight coming up, but they heard beating on the storm coming, and I know what happened when the storm comes. You grab your boots and run. So we shall see what's next for me. Hopefully, October or November we can get some in, but we shall see.
Now, come on, Brian. I'm telling y'all, I know clout chasers when I see it. Brian Norman Jr., you is not him, boy. Why is you trying? What? Why you using Boots' name to sell your fight? You had a couple opportunities to fight Boots, bro. You think Boots is scared of you, and he not finna wait for you to fight? Actually, I'm glad Boots went to 154 and didn't wait. Now people trying to say Boots. It's ironic Boots ran to 154 just before his knockout against Jin Sasaki. Bruh, if you know boxing, you should have knew Brian Norman was gonna knock him out. I lost some money, but I made some money. I made a bet. I bet $15 on a first or second round knockout, $15 on a third and fourth round knockout, and I almost made $300 off of $15 betting Brian Norman to knock him out in the first round because Brian Norman almost knocked him out first round. He knocked him down twice. Go watch the fight. I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning watching the fight at Chinatown. Brian Norman almost knocked him out in the first round, and I would have won some money. And then I ended up winning the bet that I placed for fifth to sixth round knockout, but I only put $7 on that, so I only made $40-something, $43, something like that. It is what it is. It's cool, but someone was telling me first it's gonna be before six bet rounds 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Brian Norman Jr. too sharp for. Come on, man. First of all, y'all do know that Brian Norman, okay, Boots won 154 he announced it, but it's more stuff for him to 154. There's no point in him. He said he not trying. There's too much him trying to make the weight. He over it. He wanted to do more stuff at 147, but it's like, man, you want him to go and fight To at 147. It's too much stuff for him to do at 147. Y'all should have been gave him this opportunity. This is what 30-something fights? Well, yeah, 31, 32 fights. He got 2 belts now. He just vacated. He had 154. Let him get a title shot at 154. He could make some noise at 154. He was champion at 147. Let's make some noise at 154. Brian Norman Jr. First of all, Brian Norman Jr. cannot beat Boots. Brian Norman Jr. probably get beat bad by Boots. He was having success in the first round, but Boots is different, y'all. Boots is different. You ain't finna sit here and tell me y'all really think Brian Norman Jr. can beat Boots. And you ain't finna sit here and tell me you think Boots is scared to fight Brian Norman Jr. He got offered what? The most money he ever got paid, 1.7, to go and fight Boots, and he ain't fucking do it? Sound like a duck to me. Why you ain't take the fight then? Now you trying to say Boots duck it because Brian B. Norm the Storm is coming, so I grab my boots and run. Cut. Then you heard his daddy in the back, corny as hell. And I liked them. I liked them together. I like the father son do the, but it's starting to remind me of the Floyd Schofield and they type of shit, Bill Haney type of shit. Because bro, his daddy just too animated. His daddy just too animated, too in the shit. Too, you know what I'm saying? Too. Ooh, that was a good one. It wasn't that good. It was really fucking corny. It was really corny as shit. Richardson Hitchison, when he did his call out to Devin Haney, that was a good call out. That was real shit. It wasn't rehearsed or nothing. He had that thought up. I'm gonna say that in the press conference. I'm trying to get closer with the fans. I like Brian Norman Jr. though. I like Brian Norman Jr. Be Norman, I ain't trying to hate on you, and I like him. I just don't think he can beat Boots. But actually, maybe he could do way better against Boots down the road, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, Brian Norman know what's up. He know that he not ready for Boots. They've sparred hella times. Boots already said he beat him up so many times. It's not gonna be good for B Norman. He don't want to do that. Now he actually is the best fighter at 147. He'll be Rolly. He'll be Barrios. He should be able to be. I don't know. Pacquiao might. If Pacquiao win, Pacquiao might be able to. I don't know. No. He beat Barrios. He beat Barrios. He beat Rolly. But it's good fights. That's a big fight. Him and Rolly. Beat Norman and Rolly is a big fight. Beat Norman and Barrios is a big fight, especially since they all got titles. So he got some smoke at 147. And how he actually can be the king of 147. I think what's gonna happen is Brian Norman gonna become undisputed. Then Boots gonna come back down and try to fight him or try to do some type of catch weight. You undisputed, but I think Boots gonna look real good at 154. I honestly think so. Like y'all said, like people be thinking like, man, it's the weight, yeah, but y'all realize how much people got to cut down to get that weight. Boots is big. He got to probably cut so much that he is shelling himself to the point at 147 that he could be doing better, and he's still walking through them shots. He said he'd be 30-40% going in the ring a lot of time. He still overperform like that. He been at 147 for a minute. It's about that time, bro. It's about that time. He can let him do his thing. He won some belts. He vacated them. Move on. Now he can go to 154, do the same thing, get 2 belts, 3 belts. I mean, you can't look at Errol Spence' career and be like, "Hey, I took all the belts from everybody. I want to," and then you say I'm gonna do the same thing because it just don't work out like that. Everybody don't want to fight. Everybody don't want to fight. Brian Norman didn't want to fight. Barrios didn't want to fight. You know, it's just like, come on, move on, move on. It's them fights still gonna be there because guess what? Brian Norman Dream have to go up to 154 too, or maybe he never do, but he'll have to go up to 154. Fights still come down the line. I honestly think that when Terrence Crawford lose to Canelo, he gonna need another big fight to come back. And Turkey, if he do a hell of a fight, Turkey did go ahead and give him another 75 to 100 million to fight Boots at 154, 160. Bet you he'll put that fight together, especially if Boots do some crazy shit and beat a bigger name and get his name up there because Canelo, I do feel like if Crawford lose to Canelo, he's gonna need a comeback fight to, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I definitely can't see Canelo. I mean, Canelo hurting Crawford hurting Canelo, so we know he's not gonna knock him out. It might be can go 12. The only way it go 12 is if Crawford run. Y'all say Crawford don't run, but he gonna have to run and make it 12 rounds with Canelo. Say what you want to say. It is what it is. But that's how it's gonna go. Jaron Ennis ain't nowhere near scared to fight that boy. Come on now. And he did look impressive. He did look good. He is the best fighter at 147 now. But I might have Rolly beating Barrios, or it could. I just feel like Barrios has got a little bit more in him, a little bit more grit than Rolly. Ryan is not like that, So he was able to outgrit him. But I think B Norm beat everybody at 147 right now. Boost moved up to 154. It is what it is. They'll be back up at 154. Y'all be thinking that I'd be understanding because I'm actually watching the insides of this fighter. Y'all just get the information when Boost drop it like, oh, I'm officially dropping. I'm going to 154, and now everybody like, oh, he ducking Brian Norman. But y'all haven't been watching Boots in the gym. Y'all ain't been watching his interviews in the gym. Y'all ain't been watching his backstage shit. You ain't been watching all the stuff he's been going through, cutting weight. You don't know about all that. So it's that time. What it is. And of course, Brian Norman Jr. will say that when he say he retiring. Now, if he wasn't retiring, he wouldn't be saying Boots' name. He don't really want that fight. If he really wanted that fight, he would have took that fight. I'm trying to go around the world, build our name. Y'all capping, bro. Y'all know Boots put BTA belt to ass on that boy multiple times in the gym. Multiple times in the gym. Cut it out. Cut it out. Ring it up. It's over with. I don't believe you. Now you keep on pump faking. I'm gonna put you in the category with Keyshawn because I don't believe Keyshawn no more. You go back and look at that press conference, look at all that shit before. It looked like Keyshawn was pump faking from the beginning, bro. The beginning. I went back and looked at it like, damn, this nigga Ben knew he wasn't on shit. He knew he wasn't trying to fight De Los Santos. He knew what it was. He was up until Los Santos came in over and be like, all right, I ain't fighting him. He over. Or I felt like you knew when you see that you knew he was on weight. You knew what was up. Press conference, you all in Abdullah Basin, knowing you ain't finna make weight, knowing you gotta go to 140 if you really can't make weight. Come on now. I just couldn't do it. It is what it is. No, that's soft shit. And we still ain't heard enough from Keyshawn. Nah, Keyshawn, where the fuck you at? Soft ass nigga. Y'all niggas be woofing too much and y'all don't walk enough. Y'all talk too much but y'all don't walk enough. It's always the little dogs. The little dogs talking, barking, and ain't even doing nothing. Keyshawn, when your next fight? You gotta do something. You gotta do something. You ain't said sorry. You ain't drawn no interview. We ain't heard nothing from you, boy. Where you at, that boy? Where you been, that boy? Cut it out. Y'all see the new hair? Sometimes tell them got new hair, bro. Turn the dreads into the wicks. 86 dread turns to what? 23 wicks. Jordan shit. 23 wicks. Wake up. Y'all fuck with my shit, y'all? It's your boy 2 times Tell. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. How y'all like my shit? Y'all fucking with the shit? Because I'm really fucking with it. I'm feeling like, ugh. It got me feeling like Timothy Jimenez. Bitch, I am him. Stop playing with me. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all really think Boots is ducking Brian Norman? That's why he ran at 154. If y'all think that, comment why y'all think that, and I'll make a video explaining how I know that ain't true. Let's not forget the 1.7 million he was offered by Boots to fight him, the most ever in his career, to go fight another nigga for 200,000. It's just stupid. It did this fight out here. He could have fought Boots, and I honestly feel like Boots will come back down to. Well, he already vacated, so it don't matter. The belt is vacated right now. He don't have his belts no more. He vacated his belt, so there's no point. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 times Tell. And then they try to say Devin Haney and Brian Norman is the biggest fighter at 147. I guess so, but I don't think Devin Haney really wants sport with him. I think he a little bit too dangerous because he can match his size. See, that's the thing with Devin Haney and them. They look at the size. So you a guy like Tanker, you used to fighting the small guys. You smaller guy, you all used to fight a big guy. You're not worried about the size of the other man. See, when you bigger, always used to jump in there bigger and shrink it down, and you want to be bigger and have an advantage over the guy, so you can try to bully. Then you worried about the opponent being bigger than you and weighing more than you, and all that shit matters so much to you. Javante, like 135, come in 135, catch. If you want to do a motherfucking rehydration, 110 pounds, you can't come in over 145. Stop playing. Man, Javante got to do the same shit. So fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to be weight buddies. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Who ducked who? Who you think will win too? Jaron Boots Ennis or Brian Norman? I got Jaron Boots Ennis by knockout, and I got it with this 6-7 rounds because I think Jaron Boots Ennis gonna be hitting him a lot because Brian Norman Jr. gonna be trying to do his style, which is a solid style, but I think Boots just too active for him. We'll see that fight at 154, maybe even 160. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 times Tell. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.